Here is something that might genuinely stop you in your tracks. The government has quietly set aside a tax benefit specifically designed for homeowners like you, and right now, nearly 9 out of 10 seniors are leaving that money sitting on the table, completely unclaimed, year after year. That is not a rumor or a headline trick. That is a documented reality that has been costing older Americans thousands of dollars every single tax season. If you own a home and you are 55 or older, you are in exactly the right place today, and I want you to stay with me because what I am about to share could genuinely change what you owe, or better yet, what you get back, this year. Go ahead and hit that like button if you are ready to keep more of your hard-earned money where it belongs, subscribe so you never miss another update like this one, and drop a comment below telling me your state, because this gets very interesting depending on where you live. Now, before we get into the heart of this, I want you to picture something for a moment. Imagine your neighbor, let's call her Margaret. Margaret is 71 years old, she has lived in the same house for over 3 decades, raised her kids there, planted the garden out back, and watched the neighborhood change around her. Every year, she files her taxes, pays what she owes, and moves on. She is responsible, she is diligent, and she trusts the system. But what Margaret does not know, what almost nobody told her, is that her state offers a property tax exemption specifically for seniors, and because she never applied for it, she has been overpaying by somewhere between $800 and $2,000 every single year. That is real money. That is a vacation. That is a grandchild's birthday gift. That is 3 months of grocery bills. And Margaret is not alone, she represents the vast, quiet majority of American seniors who simply were never informed. So what exactly is this benefit we are talking about? In most states across the country, there exists what is commonly known as a homestead exemption or a senior property tax exemption, and in some places, it goes by slightly different names, but the idea is the same. It is a program that reduces the assessed value of your home for tax purposes, which in turn lowers your annual property tax bill. Some states freeze your property tax rate entirely once you reach a certain age, so even if the value of your home goes up, and we all know home values have been climbing, your taxes stay right where they were the day you enrolled. That is an extraordinary protection, and it was designed with people like you specifically in mind. Now here is where it gets a little bit frustrating, and I say this with complete compassion, because the frustration is not directed at you, it is directed at a system that simply does not do a good enough job of letting people know these programs exist. Think back to when you were working full-time. Did anyone hand you a pamphlet that said, hey, when you turn 65, make sure you apply for your property tax break? Probably not. These programs exist at the county and state level, and they are often buried in government websites or mentioned in small print that most people scroll right past. The burden of applying is placed entirely on the homeowner, and if you do not know to look, you simply never find it. Let me walk you through how these programs generally work, because understanding the structure is the first step to claiming what is yours. In most states, the exemption kicks in somewhere between the ages of 61 and 65, though some states start as early as 55, which is why this matters to a broader group than many people realize. You typically need to meet a few basic requirements. You must own and occupy the home as your primary residence, you must be at or above the qualifying age, and in some states, there is an income limit, though many programs have surprisingly generous thresholds that middle-income seniors comfortably fall within. The savings themselves vary quite a bit depending on where you live. In Texas, for example, seniors 65 and older receive an additional $10,000 exemption on top of the standard homestead exemption, and school district taxes on that home are frozen entirely. In Florida, the senior exemption can reduce your assessed home value by an additional $25,000 if your household income falls below a certain level. In New York, the senior citizens exemption can reduce the assessed value of your home by as much as 50%, and I want you to really let that number sink in. 50%. That is not a rounding error, that is a program that could cut your property tax bill in half, and most people have simply never heard of it. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it complicated to apply? And I want to reassure you right here and now that in most cases, the application process is genuinely straightforward. It usually involves filling out a single form, providing proof of your age such as a driver's license or passport, showing proof that the property is your primary residence, and in income-based programs, submitting a copy of your most recent tax return. Most counties allow you to submit this application either online, by mail, or in person at your local assessor's office. Many counties also have dedicated staff whose entire job is to help seniors navigate this process, and they are almost always happy to walk you through it step by step over the phone. There is also something worth mentioning that many people overlook entirely: retroactive claims. Depending on your state and county, if you have been eligible for a senior exemption but never claimed it, you may be able to file for back credits going back 2, 3, or even more years. That means the money you overpaid does not necessarily have to stay lost. It is absolutely worth making a phone call to your local county assessor's office and simply asking the question, "Have I been receiving all the exemptions I am entitled to?" That one question could unlock a check you never expected. I also want to briefly touch on something that often goes hand in hand with property tax exemptions, and that is the concept of a tax deferral program. Several states offer seniors the option to defer their property taxes entirely, meaning the taxes accrue but are not due until the home is sold or transferred. This can be an incredible relief for seniors who are asset-rich but cash flow limited, people who own their home outright and have significant equity, but live primarily on Social Security or a modest pension and find the annual tax bill to be a real financial strain. If that sounds like your situation, a deferral program might genuinely transform your monthly budget. And here is something I find quietly remarkable about all of this: these programs were created not by accident, but by lawmakers who genuinely recognize that seniors who have spent decades building homes, building communities, and contributing to their local economies deserve a measure of stability and protection in their later years. There is something deeply fair about that. You worked hard. You paid into the system for decades. These exemptions are not a handout. They are an acknowledgement of everything you have put in, and a recognition that your fixed income should not be swallowed whole by a rising tax bill on the home you have cherished for 30 years. So as we come to the end of the main part of today's discussion, I want to leave you with this warm encouragement: do not let another tax year go by without at least checking whether you qualify. The worst possible outcome of making that phone call or visiting that website is that you learn you are already getting everything you are entitled to. But the best possible outcome? You discover, just like Margaret could have discovered years ago, that there has been money waiting for you all along, patient, unclaimed, and entirely yours. Coming up next, I am going to walk you through exactly how to find your specific state's program, what to say when you call your county office, and a few red flags to watch out for so that you never fall for the scam artists who prey on seniors trying to navigate this process. Stay with me, because the next part of this video might just be the most practically useful 3 minutes of your week.